Welcome back, folks, to Wizardry 7. We find ourselves on the road from Nyctalinth, which was in the north, to Dionysus, the Tower of Dane, in the south. On the way, we are exploring the forest. We already found one treasure chest. Let's see if there's any more. Well, at least we got a Bantari. Bantaris are like treasure, except they're not, and they have a lot of heads. Ooh, Edith, can you get some piety and intellect, please? Well. That's one heck of a level up. I gotta say, I'm pretty happy about that. Let's see, ninja, let's check up that alchemy. Ooh, she hit a break point. She can get the next tier of alchemy spells. And there's not really all that much to it. Well, gotta go for the bombs. Oh, missed a square back there. All right. It's kind of nice when there's just teeny tiny little pockets to explore on the side of the road. Because then you know you're not possibly going to spend half an hour doing stuff. Okay, what do we got? 18 ratkins. And I think we're on normal difficulty, so this would have been 22 on expert. Yeah, I wouldn't need those extra fellas. But let's deal with what we've got here. Angie, you attack. Blythe, you attack. Connie, you attack. Deirdre, nuclear blast. That probably won't kill them all, but it'll cut their numbers down pretty well. That did severely take their numbers down. Okay, let's check what direction we're facing. It's so hard to remember these things sometimes. I mean, that's what the direction spell is for, but I'm not going to cast that when I can just spend a second to open up my map. Fran, you're gonna do some nuclear blasting on our behalf now. Well, that was very effective. And not a lot of XP. Wow, I don't really want to pick up any of that stuff. Sorry. Sorry, stuff. Ooh, that's some intense poison. Level 4 didn't take it off. 7 levels worth of cure poison didn't take it off. Wow. Took 10 levels worth of remove poison. Alright, clear back to the road. Ooh, in the field ahead, you hear the din of a battle in progress. Terang! A group of brown, spidery creatures are flailing with long, glowing rods at something in their midst. Suddenly, from between them shoots a bright red sled into the air. But it is immediately snared by a net, which grabs the end of the flying vehicle, and the Spider-Men quickly haul it back into the ground. From the crashing sled, you see a pilot leap into the foray of brown attackers. It appears to be a woman, heavily outnumbered. You see her turn in your direction and call out something, but she is too far away for you to hear. Do you wish to join in battle against the Spider-Man? Oh, against the Terang? To help a sister in trouble? Heck yeah. We run to help the struggling girl. An encounter with assassins and wilders. Well, silence on them, and silence on them. I don't know, Connie, what's going on? Why are you getting beat down so hard? Oh, for crying out loud. Connie, what the heck? Oh, well, let's find out where we saved. Okay. Oh, this was, I think, back after we had that fight with the Ratkin. Yes, it was. Well, we'll just re-explore this area. save our game a little bit more often. Oh, got a square back there to fill in. Done. Alright, and we join their battle in progress. Let's all just hide. Okay, again, Connie's getting beat down. Do I just not have her equipped properly? Let's nix out of this and find out what's our damage going on. Connie, what's your problem? You have a Domaru scale chausses. You're fully equipped. I don't get it. Why are you consistently getting your rear kicked? Let's just go ahead and heal everyone up. Okay, we're all in a few points of full. We've got long-lasting buffs up on us. Okay, well that's going a lot better now. Yeah, that's a good chunk of XP. Oh, Deirdre, we did not need anything from you. Other than just be your awesome self. Okay, she is going to be changing back into a ninja after her samurai stint. So I feel pretty good about sticking more points in there. Oh, and she almost got to the break point. Almost! Oh. Oh, hey, look. But you still had one spell left. For completion's sake, even though I'll probably never cast Crush, because I've never gotten good results with it. The battle over, the pilot girl returns to her fiery vessel and glides over to land before you. Thy courage is great, and thy arms strong. Yeah, she kind of has a husky voice. I am Jeanette, of the Helizoid Legion, defenders of the city of Sky. I was sent by the great queen of our tribe, Dame Kelly, to learn of the strangers that now inhabit our lands. We await the coming of the Crusaders. I give to you this banner of my people. Carry it with you, that all Helizoid shall know you as friend. Present it to Dame Kelly in the city of Sky, and she will welcome you. Saying farewell, the pilot girl, Jeanette, throttles her crimson steed and goes zooming off into the sky. Oof, I hate it when they throttle my crimson steed. Alright, we had some forced movement there to get into the battle. Where are we now? We are one square over. One square back, and now we filled in that part of the map. Bugs! We're going to hide for the bugs. And now we're going to launch a sneak attack against the bugs. Oh shoot. I'm going to go after this fight in class change Deirdre. Well, I'm going to check other people's XP totals. And if it works out, then class change Deirdre. I do not want her level ups to interfere with someone else's. Okay, 8,500, 126, 300, 450, oh well, that's you. 430, 48. I think we're all set to change Deirdre. Look at everything she could be. And she chose a samurai. Alright, do I have a ninja with no gear on? I do. I'll give you this stuff in return. For that stuff. Okay, what do you not have? You do not have boots or gloves. Someone has some queer gauntlets. Yes. Those are rogue boots, usable by thieves. Why am I carrying them then? Shucks, nothing for your feet. I'm sorry, Deirdre. I am truly sorry. She needs some piety and vitality. But she's got a long way before she needs to change. Yeah, I missed a spot up there. And that spot has now been gotten. Okay, I'll just go up and... Huh. It says I'm missing a spot. Nope, not anymore. Missed a little area up there on the road, but that's fine. There's not going to be any treasure right on the road. That would be way too easy. Treasure has to be hidden. Oh, hey, Xenozoid runners. Well, you may be allied with Jeanette. Clearly, you are on a search and destroy mission and not a search and meet and greet. A card, you say? Deirdre, a level, you say? Okay, got a few samurai spells here to grab. So we're going to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and I guess 10, because I'm going to have the level ups to do it. Okay, fair enough. We'll just start here. Yeah, I didn't go down there because we were seeing the road already, so the road goes and swings back there again. Okay, you know what? I am going to fill that in. There, done. Okay, got that area to the north. More Xenozoids. I mean, sure, if you're going to drop your cards and stuff, I guess we'll fight, but I don't really have any beef with you. Now, I mean, they are natives of this planet, so they just might think our party is nothing but another bunch of off-world invaders, which, you know, kind of sort of we are. But we're not the same kind of off-world invaders as the Terang, or Impani, or Savant. Well, good going, you got a point of piety there. Plenty of other stuff, too. Do I have any bigger ones? That's 12 points. Okay, gonna go with that, then that. Ooh, another level, too. Wow, this is a spot of lots of encounters. You enter the square, you have a fight. You turn on the square, you have a fight. At least I don't have a fight just by saving. Which, you know, we've all figured out that is a move. And loading the game is also a move. Alright, Deirdre. Piety vitality. You're going to have to start focusing. Alright. This is what we're going to do. Next level up, I'm going to make sure you get a point of vitality at the very least. Okay, that's 8 points. 5. There we go. Yeah, just some mindless swinging our weapons at them. We could be fancy and like use items against them and all, but that's just a little slower. And I don't really need to worry too much about jacking up our scribing or artifact skill, so no need. But we should take a look at our map. Okay, yep, just exploring off to the side of the pathway here. Alright. Oh, one square up there we didn't get. Yeah, it's okay. Okay, look at this. We are getting to the point where our characters are a little on the tired side. Let's do a little bit of healing. Oh, Deirdre, what's up? You are not getting healed very well there. That's better. Okay, let's just rest for a little bit. That's much better. Alright, I'm getting close to where we saw the path snaking around earlier from up there. Oh, more bugs. If I were to say this is a very buggy game, I would not technically be incorrect, because there are a lot of insects to encounter here. like this, more insects. I mean, I'm sure moths are technically insects, right? Eh. They're invertebrates with an exoskeleton. I mean, if not technically insects, they're near insects. Oh, look at that. Speaking of near, Deirdre, you're near to a level up. That means we are near to watching your vitality like a hawk. Oh, already did this area. Great. Slowly back my way out to the road and continue. Step one, step back to get that square. Some Danes makes me think we're on the right path to the Tower of Dane. Alright, Deirdre, let's get that vitality. Oh, well, she did get piety, and she needed that piety. So we'll stick that, I suppose. But from here on out, oh, we gotta watch that. Okay, 90 will be her next break point, so when she switches back to ninja, well, she already got the 72 and the 90 break points, so she'll have plenty of spells to pick as a ninja, and then we'll stick more points into alchemy as she levels up as a ninja. For right now, increasing her Kiri Jutsu will make her better at whacking things with her staff as a samurai. Okay, speaking of whacking with a staff, something here was 7. That's your blink. Oh look, you leveled up! Apparently leveling up is a move. Good old game. Or maybe it was technically opening a menu. I mean, the menu opened up because it was a level up, but opening the menu might count as a move, and therefore, yeah, I don't know. Funny ways to get into fights. Well, I looked at my backpack and all of a sudden there was a fight. Save the game. No fight. Look at the map. Oh, and no fight. Wow, look at this. Game, you're going soft on me. Wow, that was a heck of an encounter. 126 experience points worth of bug. No, I think we can kill them all fast enough that we don't need to silence them. Let's see if my hypothesis is correct. Yes, it is. Good for me. Bad for them. I mean, it was going to be bad for them one way or the other. Okay, I'll just go get that square. There. Happy Mappy. Alright, if we went down this path, we would go to the Field of Poppies, to the west of New City. And we don't want to do that. We instead want to take this path, which will take us to the Tower of Dane. So take a look at our characters here. You got a ways to go. Got a little more than a ways to go. A long ways to go. Very scientific, isn't that? Not that long of a way to go. A long way to go. Moderate way to go. Okay, so you were 18,000 and you're 21,000. Okay, so there is a chance they might level up at the same time, in which case Fran is going to be the determining factor. That was strangely tongue-twistery. Skeletons? In this forest? Not on my watch. Blackbirds in this forest? Not on my watch. Freaking spectral ravens. Stop going ethereal so we can kill you. You know, a friend of mine once said, there's no such thing as overkill, only kill. And I'm gonna go with that spirit for that fight we just had there. Okay, we'll at least take the scroll and see what it is. You know, I guess technically we never identified that card we got. Huh. Can't do that. Interesting. It's a credit card. I know that from my experience playing the game. Standing out over the treetops, the great Tower of Dane, Dionysius, is visible in the southern sky, a deep, paled, monolithic slab which rises above the forest lands with an unnatural, alien majesty. Strong and expressionless, you can almost feel within its cold, stony walls the powerful magics which most surely reside within its holds. And for the first time it dawns on you just how old must be the ancient and established Order of the Dane. A sect likely as old as the planet itself. Phallic. Closer to the ominous tower, you feel a bony chill that seems to descend from its looming surface. Entering Dionysius, great Tower of Dane. Yes, goodness gracious, great Tower of Dane. And yeah, I'm just filling out the map because I can. Save the game here. Take a nappy nap. Alright, buff time. Inside the entrance of the tower, an utter lack of warmth tells you as much about the Fellowship of Dane as could any Dane himself. It does not strike you that they are likely to provide visitors with any sense of a hearty welcome, and indeed you suspect they would be quite perplexed by any notion akin to showing one a good time. But then again, perhaps it won't be dull after all. Yeah, perhaps. Alrighty. So, if my memory serves, I want to go to the west. I don't remember which of these doors to the west, but one of them. Okay, it was not this door. It was this one. Gathered inside the chamber, a huddle of Dane talk in soft whispers, ceasing as you enter. Surprised at your presence, they distantly survey the party, trying to fathom your intent. Then, bearing aught but a slit for a smile, one of them approaches. The Fellowship of Dane welcomes ye, good brothers. Hast ye heard the word? I mean, you know what the word is. Papa oo mau mau, papa oo mau mau mau, papa oo mau mau, papa oo mau mau mau. Yes. Okay. That's cool and all, but I do need to buy stuff from you. Let's say no. They that hear the word are often drawn to the Tower of Dane, divine inspiration their guiding light. Perhaps ye hear but do not listen, and thus ye seek the way of the Fellowship. Dost ye wish to help the Fellowship? Yes. Then blessings be upon ye, lost children. The Fellowship shall light thy life. The Fellowship welcomes all who seek it. And what token of thy faith dost ye offer, my children? The best token of our faith there is to offer. Truly, you dost already see the light, fine brothers. Maybe you didn't know, but we are sisters. Okay? I mean, unless that's a gender-neutral term you're using there, Almagort. Fair offering, then, initiates. Ye dost shine in the eyes of the Fellowship. The Fellowship welcomes ye into its arms. Thanks. And now we're going to buy. We're going to get the Jonga powder. Oh, you're full, Angie? Really? No, not sell. Buy. Although eventually I might need to sell if we're all full of stuff. Alright. May the sacrament serve ye well. Cool. Do you have any more Jonga powder? No? Eesh. Maybe I'll leave and return. Okay, check our inventory here. Yeah, on a static. Yeah, we'll ditch that. Okay, I think the Necklace of Knowledge increases an artifact skill? Let's check. Artifacts 57. Necklace of Knowledge. Yes, let's just check. Those stats did not go up. Artifact skill did go up. Okay, I was right. Alright, so now you're holding the Jonga powder. Okay, we're never going to use those because we're never going to have a thief. Ditch. And I don't need 2 sets of boots for ninjas because I'm ever going to... I mean, we're going to have 2 ninjas at some point here, but in the end game we're only going to have 1 set of ninjas. I guess they're the same, and so we don't need to carry 2 ninja boots around all the time. Okay, let's give you that. So Edith has 2 inventory spots. And Angie has 1. Good to know. Elmagort, we'd like to buy some more Jonga powder. You've restocked? Awesome. Thank you. Yes, may it serve us well. All right, here. I'm just filling those out to complete the map. Okay, I don't... remember which way. Obviously this was not the progress way. No, we're going to back up. You 4 are going to be neutralized for a little bit there. Thank you. And that means this doorway here is progress. Now, as we move to higher levels in the dungeon here, I am definitely going to be using a walkthrough. Because some of the puzzles are just a real pain in the rear, like the level of darkness, or the level of teleporters, or the level of you need to step on certain spaces in a right order to make pits appear or disappear. Yeah, I'm just going to use the walkthroughs and I'll be tabbing back and forth on those things. But for now, ooh, Danes and Terrangs. I know a nuclear blast is probably overkill. Well, you just attack. Fran, you just do the nuclear blast. Okay, you know, at this point, I'm totally set on that stuff. Probably have way too much, and I'm just going to start dumping it out of Blythe's inventory anyway, as we need space. Clearly, we are dealing with a Temple of the Initiate. Dealing with the low-level enemies here. Upon the ruined block arising from the floor rests a tiny golden urn. Alright, here then is where we use our Jonga powder. You sprinkle the silvery powder into the urn. Soon a trace wisp of smoke arises from it, fading into the air. Doing that, gets rid of a trap on the level. Now, there was a pathway, I know this stuff over here is progress, but there was a pathway back here we did not take. And I want to search over there because I don't remember if there's anything there we want / need. And I'd rather not find out only after completing the level that we need to come back for something. Don't know how that didn't get filled in. We'll make a point of filling that in later. Okay, looks like we just had to map out some rooms here, and all done. Oh, for that low mapping skill. Entering the antechamber, a gaseous swirling ether condenses into us or something. All who would accept the trial of the fellowship must prove themselves worthy before the spirit of Dane. Spirit of Dane attacks. Take that, Spirit of Dane. We found powder. Okay. Edith has space now. Like, what is it? Ashes of Diam. That's important. Actually, I'll give this to whoever's carrying the monk innards. That's you. Da-da-da. Inside the chest you find a miniature golden figurine, faceless, but no doubt cast in the form of the statuesque Danes. We found a golden idol, and fortunately we have inventory to take it. So we have to go to the altar, put the golden idol on the altar, and that door will open up. Extending from the wall is a marble altar adorned with graceful and decorative carvings. We place the golden idol upon the mantle altar. And now the door is opened up. Greetings, brethren of the fellowship. Ye have passed the test of the temple of the initiate. The fellowship blesses ye with the title of disciple. Ye must show a token of thy good faith in accordance with thy rank. Will ye accept thy fellowship dues? Yes. Ye hast done well. And Tolan Dane leaves. He is certainly a Dane who's applying a tolling to us. Haha. Dad jokes. And now we're on level 2. So I think we'll end the video here. So thank you all for watching, and I hope you have a great day.